everyone. Hello again from your second out of visa help, and I hope you are enjoying my previous and the current video as well. So today we'll discuss on this one, schedule a application for a temporary resident visa made outside Canada, IMM 5257. This is also called IMM 5257B. So I will want to encourage you or praise you because you have already done up to this point, which is IMM 5645 family information. You are like becoming a genius. You are doing your application yourself. So I told you, this is not a rocket science. At best, this is a board science and you can do it. It is, I assure you, as easy as water. You just need to focus, okay? So let's first download this. So how do you do? Before uploading, you need to download the form and fill out. So click on here. It got downloaded. And after you have downloaded it, you can only open it if you have Adobe Acrobat Reader DC. I am telling you over and over again. And whoever has watched my previous videos already knows that you require to have installed Adobe Acrobat Reader DC, not Adobe Acrobat Reader, okay? So I showed you how to do that and you are very smart. You have picked it up. So I congratulate you. But now you have to open this file. And after opening this file, this is schedule 1 and whether you should upload this file. So you must upload. I would encourage you, I would insist that you should and you must upload this file because I will show you. This is a pretty little form. This is just a little file. It is nothing. It's like as easy as water. So why don't you fill it out? Because each and every document added to your application package adds value to your application. It makes your application enriched. So it doesn't matter if you spend only 15 to 20 minutes more. This is like, it is important. So this time spent on this form worth it. So why don't you fill it out? Okay, and this is also very simple. This is as simple as water. So why don't you fill it? So let's see how to fill it out. So first, what is who you are, okay? Whether you are the principal applicant or the spouse, common law partner or whatever, or dependent child aged 18 years or older of the principal applicant. So for yourself, you just click here. For your spouse, your children or your siblings or somebody else, okay, you need to fill out here, okay, like spouse, common law partner or dependent child. Okay, so here only these three types of people: spouse, common law partner or dependent child aged 18 years or older of the principal applicant, that is you, okay? So they will click here if you add somebody to your application. Otherwise you fill out this one, okay? And then what do? You start filling out your full name. Family name means last name, as you already know, and given name is the first name, okay? So whatever is the last name in your passport and what is your first name in the passport, just give in given name, okay? First name is given name, last name is family name, okay? And now date of birth. The format is year, and then month, and day. So this is a quite peculiar format. Nobody uses this, but in this case, you need to use this, okay? So after you fill it out, then what happens? And this form is to check out whatever is your background, okay? So by this form, you will be screened out if you are involved in any background check related issues. Like Canada places a high value on bringing those who commits acts of genocide, were like every ill things or bad things, okay, worse things. So these are what Canadian visa officer will be looking at. Okay, then military service. Did you serve in any military, militia, or civil defense until civil defense unit, or serve in a security organization or police force? Okay, including non-obligatory national service. So not only obligatory national service, non-obligatory national service also. Okay, so whatever involvement you had. So I believe almost everybody doesn't belong to military, militia, or civil defense, but few people do belong to this category. So they need to fill out yes, otherwise in general case no. For you maybe it will be no. So if you fill out no, then the next section will be started. But if you fill out yes, then you need to complete from when to when, what was the location or position or whatever, country or territory, in which country you were involved in that activity, province. So everything, like location means place means, for example, the city or the area street address, you can also give street address and city. And province means the province or state, and country or territory means country. So you understand this easy thing, I understand that. So for you maybe no, so let's go ahead. Have you ever witnessed or participated in the ill treatment or of prisoners, civilians, loading or desecration of desecration of religious buildings? So this is like, it's a destructive activity. So if you are involved in any of these things, so you will be screened out. So of course you will be selecting no, maybe you are not involved in anything like this. Then membership or association with organizations. So here, are you or have you ever been a member of or associated with any political party or any organization which has engaged in or advocated violence as means of achieving political or religious objectives? So from reading the first part only, you understand that this question is to screen it out. If you select yes, then you are out. You don't get the visa. That is that much straightforward. Okay, so perhaps you are not a criminal, or like you were never involved in anything. Okay, then government positions. So have you ever been in a government positions like civil servant, judge, or something, whatever is mentioned here? So from when to when, country, level, like national level, regional level, municipal level, department or branch. Okay, so and activities under activities and or positions held. Okay, so your positions. So this is also pretty straightforward. And then previous travel. So if you had any previous travel, I can tell you this is a very important thing. If you had previous travel, that is so much significantly better for your application. It will enrich your application many folds. But if you do not have a travel history, so that will significantly weaken your visa application, unless you are a very very scholar student. Okay, so if you are a scholar student, if you have a visa, if you have an offer letter from a very reputed university, like you have also funds or something, like if your university is great, or if you are heavily funded, or if your subject is super genius category of subject like rocket science or something, so then it will be like not very much affecting your visa application. But if you had a if you have a travel, that will be a plus point. Okay, but I also saw so many people getting visa approved without any travel history. That is because there studentship is so strong, their funds are so strong from the university, or their self fund is very high, or their test scores like GMAT, GRE, SAT or LSAT scores, those are very high, and IELTS, TOEFL, those scores are high, and their GPA, the overall profile is high, then that is different issue, but otherwise it will play a good role. Like having a previous travel will increase the possibility of your student study permit. Okay, but also you have good possibility if your studentship is strong. Okay, uh, even if you don't have any previous travel, it doesn't mean that you must have previous travel to have the visa. No, that is not what I'm saying. Okay, so I think you understand my point. And now then, after filling out everything, you click on validate. Okay, then the form will be validated, and then upload the form, and that's it. So this was not rocket science, you understand that, right? So keep watching. In the next video I'll show you the last things you need to do to complete your application. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.